name is Philip Lawrence Sherrod, and I'm an N.A. National Academician. And I do poetry, painting, and compositional music on the piano and harmonica. I have 2 university degrees from the state of Oklahoma. It's Stillwater. I have a degree in science in 1957, and I have a degree in 1959 in art. To me, education is a farce. You either know it or you don't. The system itself is set up on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 20, and I skip only to break the boring format. What they have set up in life is what everyone should know anyway via their heritage of peoples, as mother, father, teaching them morality and a sense of responsibility. I don't do any sit-ins. I don't go out there and yell like an idiot. I don't do anything that's not art. And if you want to say that social participation is art, if you want to say of using your energy because in society, it's going to always change. Life is an eternal evolvement of issues that people dream up that have none. My concept in life is not a social interest, but an artistic interest of color on form, sound into form on the piano composition. And poetry, it's God knows I will tackle or write about anything. It's been said that painting in the street, will paint anything that I like. And sometimes I'm lucky enough to have a woman that wishes me to paint her and wants to come to my studio, so I take on that. So that kind of, my genre is life. I don't accept limitations by other people. On the piano, I use compositional notes that others have shunned because, and I'm always playing on a piano that's out of tune, or when somebody else is playing some music in the background. I like adversarial, rebellianistic content against the forces of life, okay? I'm a natural-born rebel coming from the state of Oklahoma. And I came to New York in about 1959, December, and I was 23 years old. I got a job at Brentano's bookstore, and one day in comes the son of Vincent van Gogh, Theo, and he came in to buy a folio book, and he bought one, I think, for about $578, a Skira art book. And the interesting thing about Vincent Jr. is that he had trimmed his beard and he had blue eyes just like Vincent van Gogh, and he looked just like his double. But anyway, I have in Brentano's I met all sort of people connected with Hollywood, and that's why I ended up with a man that was the Cyclone Chaser in Kansas and Oklahoma. He collected 4 of my pieces and enabled me to have a little bit of money so I could buy paint. And I went to the street because out of the Art Students League, of which I originally studied, as I found the mom and pop stores to have the most colorful life, red and yellows and blues, and their advertising. And so in a way, I've done the street for I've been here since '59, and here we are now, and I'm still painting outdoors as well as indoors. I've met even Salvador Dali when I was delivering a book uptown on 57th Street to a hotel. He wanted to talk to me, And I told him, I said, Salvador, I was then 28, and I said, I don't want to talk to you. I need none of your tricks. I don't curl my mustache, it's natural, or my beard. And I said, but it's very nice meeting you, and I love your paintings. And he thanked me, and I went away. But then in about 1974, 72, I started a group called the Street Painters. And I assembled them and ordered their life enough to meet me out here in the street, and got them 91 exhibitions of their work throughout America. In a way, I'm a man that can't just sit still. I also, in a way, on my mother's side, I'm a descendant of nobility from the Province of Lorraine, and the name of the Duke's name was Monsieur de la Chaumet. Toot, toot. And I tell that as a sense of humor, because as far as I'm concerned, the most questions that can be asked me are merely academic questions that I refute over a sense of curiosity in life. I have 16 awards in 1916 from Italy, telling me I'm as good as Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, Caravaggio, all of the boys that I liked before I ever went to Italy in the state of Oklahoma, from having a teacher that was generous and enthusiastic enough to point it out in the university. Marquis, and I say this as a joke, de Sade, or Marquis Who's Who, acknowledgement also is an honor that being the life-giving award of achievement is also, I could say, as women have a tendency to say when they wore hats that were feminine, it's just another feather in my hat. All of this, we've been given all of this to do, to enjoy. All of these, should I say, sourpuss complainers that go on about, oh, we're missing this, we're missing that, blah, 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 bore the hell out of me. And not only that, they should get up and do something about it. Give back to the world what it gave you, which is life and interest. I think I have more enthusiastic passion than other people because I'm alive. The world and its beauty has bombarded me. And I can't refuse it. What's happened with the increase of corporate control is censorship on art and artists. You can't say anything today, and of course I say anything I wish, but I try to not offend on purpose because I'm not really a bad boy. My son has suffered my, should I say, idiosyncrasies and eccentricity. He suffered my temper at times when he begins to try to tell me something that won't work, and I know it because I've tried it already. My son is 41 years old, a good-looking dude, and he's director of infrastructure for New York University because I sent him through New York University itself with money that I had derived from a millionaire or two over the issue of the paintings sold to them. So my son will be in charge, and then his half-brother. So that's what art is about. And for all you young kids that don't know a damn and are going through the numbers at the universities, it's not composition by the numbers. It's responding to either color, form, movement, sound, And I guess that's what I'm leaving for the world is people come in here and they don't believe the amount of paintings alone that I've done. And I didn't do them to make a number. I did them because it was a response to love itself and beauty of the world. There was a Village Voice or another newsprint paper down on the west in Chelsea that wrote up after seeing me in the street working on a McDonald's hamburger front stand on Fifth Avenue here, that wrote me up as a man that would not be censored and would and could paint on anything. I have used canvases that people have thrown out as junk. I have repainted them, but I have left none of the original semblance of their work evident to the world. So I have not in a way destroyed anything. I think on my tombstone would be, not only did he originally carve out roses on marble, white marble and red marble, but being a sandblaster, he wants to work on the presidents up in Minnesota, and that's a joke. What would I wish? He couldn't be censored. He loved everybody and everything. There is no white and black racialness on a piano. The keys go together, and they go together in a way that make a complete sound or form, which is what art is about. He was lovably kind, and all this goes on the tombstone. And maybe I'll sandblast it myself, but the idea is that he loved everybody and everything. And for all of you people that devise a way to hate, it's trivial, my dear, trivial. So darlings, I loved you, and that's it.